Sorry to bother you, co-worker and registered architect Jim. I've been working for the firm for 11.5 months now, and the director has informed me that I'll have my 12-month performance review tomorrow morning. As a student of architecture with no real previous experience within the architectural practice, I was wondering if you could fill me in on what I can do to prepare myself for my performance review tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I can inform you on how exactly to prepare for your performance review, as they are an important part of checking in with employees to see how they are going within the firm, ensuring productive performance and checking in to see if you are still enjoying working here. This will help you develop your skills. The Architects Award requires annual reviews as part of its progression from graduate of architecture to registered architect, and it is crucial in acquiring competencies for registration. The requirements for performance reviews are: 1. The progress from previous 12 months is reviewed, and 2. The objectives are set out in writing for what is to be improved upon within the next 12 months. You will also discuss necessary training as a requirement of your position as a student of architecture.
Oh, cool. What about the meeting format? Will I have to sit down and sit through a speech on architectural theories? Or will I be able to pitch some of my ideas that I've thought about in my own time on more efficient ways to do things around the practice?
Yeah, kind of. The review will be undertaken in the form of a two-way conversation, much like what we are doing right now. It is not a matter of ticking boxes to ensure that you're exactly where we expect you to be. You are asked questions such as, are you enjoying working here? Do you have any concerns about how you're being treated? Has there been any cases of discrimination against you? This is a formal way of making sure you are feeling okay working here, as well as checking in with your performance. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes, that's really helpful. So, this will give me an opportunity to formally touch base with the directing staff on how I feel about working here, whilst also reviewing my personal performance and progression within the company thus far.
Yes, exactly, mate. Now go home and get a good night's sleep so that you are completely prepared for your review tomorrow. Meow. Hello, my little student of architecture. Did you ask your co-workers on some guidance on how to properly prepare yourself for your upcoming performance review tomorrow morning? As they would have gone through similar performance reviews every 12 months of employment within the firm.
Yes, I did, Mother, but there are a few things that I need to brush up on tonight so I'm properly prepared for my performance review tomorrow. I will do some quick research on the Association of Consulting Architects Australia and the Australian Institute of Architects websites and their outlines of performance reviews. I will then list down the achievements and contributions that I've made to the team and firm. I will research the award I'm entitled to as an affiliate level 2 as per the Fair Work Architecture Awards on the Australian Government website. I will also write a list of areas I believe I need to work on, just so I'm aware of what to improve on in the future. I will also list my aspirations within the company, as I am very ambitious.
Very good, my son. That's very good. Meow. Good morning. Today's performance review will be in the form of an open discussion, so please feel free to chip in at any time. To facilitate this conversation to be beneficial to both you as the employee and myself as the employer, I will outline my expectations for workload within the company. I will propose some measurable targets and KPIs, which are key performance indicators. I will make relation between day-to-day performance within the practice as wider goals and focus on output for the future. And I will ask you, how are you feeling about working here? Do you have any concerns regarding discrimination, racism, workplace health and safety, or anything else? Are you ready to discuss?
Yeah, it all seems pretty straightforward.
To give you some background information on what the annual review system is based on, you can refer back to the 2020 Architects Award point 13.3, which outlines in detail the requirements for reviews in order to progress from graduate of architecture to a registered architect. Point A outlines the mandatory experience-based competencies required for registration as set out in the National Competency Standards and adopted by the Architects Accreditation Council of Australia. Point B requires a review of the past 12 months and objectives for the next 12 months to be mutually agreed upon. This includes necessary training that will be required for you to undertake and which I will supply you with. Once the meeting is completed, we will perform a sign-off as per Point C, where both you as the employee and myself as the director will sign a form stating that there has been an agreement, not only in respects to the key performance indicators, but also what I will uphold in relation to mentoring you in your road to becoming a graduate architect. The reviewing process is a way of keeping track of prescribed competencies that are required in your logbook and for registration. These being 1. Design project briefing, 2. Design pre-design, 3. Design conceptual design, 4. Detailed design, 5. Documentation, 6. Project delivery, procurement, 7. Project delivery, construction stage. Are you ready to proceed?
Yes, let's do it.
Going.